Turn some more light on here. So this is the COVID-19 test cartridge pack. Unused, unopened. So last week we ripped open a COVID-19 swab test pack. We tested it against 3 different samples, the first being saliva, then we tested raw chicken and fake crab meat. We wanted to see how this swab test was going to react against different proteins and fats. We also broke open the little electronic testing device, and the results were pretty interesting actually. Okay, so can you slide that in while I pull this back? And then we'll...
I have a battery to swap.
Okay. Yeah, I need to stop this real quick. Okay, this is raw chicken test 2. Getting that loaded up there, Kelly. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is, there's that tiny little plastic dot that is where I sheared off the end of that swab. So I sheared off the end of the swab. There's a tiny little plastic dot. You can kind of see it in there. So I'm going to zoom in and focus on that, and then we'll work around that as the epicenter. And as you can see, the chicken is very thinly sliced and has been incubating for approximately 15 to 20 minutes, I would say. So let's see what this looks like. Let's bring it in a little bit closer. Yeah, let's let Kelly come in there with the big guns and take a look at it again.
What's that black thing?
It's a little fetus. It's a little chicken fetus. It's an embryo.
Meat.
Yep, so there's just a raw sheared piece of meat. And let's work back to those bristles were over there. Probably going to be hard to navigate. There we go. So there's bristles. So, is it just meat, or do they look highly bound to what they're a part of? Or are they bound to the meat? You know what I mean? Like we smeared that around on the meat, and hold on, go back up there, or they broke off, or there's little pieces that are broke off. Go up just a little bit more and to the left. Yeah, go to the left some and back down. Look like, nope, other way. And back down. It looks like there's some broke off bristles, possibly. Is that a broke up to the right?
I think so. Looks like it.
Because I'm concerned if these break off. And if they break off and stay in the...
Do you know zoom in?
Can you zoom in?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it, yeah.
Alright.
is this again, Kelly? You said what, 450?
450.
So 450x magnification. Swab test sample on raw chicken.
Whoa. Hold on, stop right there. Okay, let's find a good strand of fiber we can take a video of and maybe put some heat on it.
Yeah.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah, right there. There's a good kind of fine-tune zoom in and out of that and see. That looks like one
Okay.
small piece of. Can you zoom in on that a little, or in and out a little? See if we can get that to focus.
I can only focus.
Okay. So it's a little bit of a depth issue, but let's put some heat on that and see if it does anything. Give it a try. So we're going to try it about 3 inches away.
That's just cool there, that's heat.
Okay, starting heat at 3 inches away. Give it a second to acclimate through the glass.
You're touching the glass. That's it.
Okay. It looks odd, as if it's
My pointer's in the way.
changing. I'm going to take the heat off for a sec. It almost looks as if that barb has become
Hold
more
on. Is
soft, or
is this the meat or this the meat?
I'm assuming the right side is a little bit darker in pigment.
Okay.
So that's and it's a reverse image, so probably that being the meat. There's a
Look at that.
good view of end of a bristle.
Hold on. There's another, the tips of these, they seem to expand.
Yeah, kind of mushroom out.
Yeah. Under heat, these things grow bigger.
Seems to be some results of what we're finding. Should we try the crab meat and maybe come back to the chicken to see?
Sure. Yeah.
While we still got enough battery life?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, this is a sample of the fake crab meat. And we've got the tripod set up here and held and positioned into place so that it will definitely take off some of the back and shoulder ache. So while Kelly was setting up the tripod into place, I tediously picked out that white piece of plastic that was severed off the end of the sample. Right in this area back here is the test swab, all the fiberglass looking bristles, and all around the outside here is the crab meat. So it's just engulfed in protein and fat. And we'll see how this looks when you bring that back into focus. There we go. I would almost like to apply heat to this right here and see if these fibers move around under conditions of incubative state or something. Okay, so I'm about 3 inches away, 2 to 3 inches away, slowly applying heat on the surface.
Well, but
What are you seeing? Dot dot?
no.
What do you put?
You watch it closely.
Is it the fact that you see a little sliver move sometimes?
Yes.
Like what kind of, like just the
Must-
bristles moving, or?
Did you see it? We'll see it in post.
Out of curiosity, zoom up to that little skull looking thing up there. Let's zoom in and see if
It's right here.
yeah, it's got teeth and stuff. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to pull the heat away now, and I'll just go and turn the heat off. Yeah, that field of vision seems to be the best. Maybe come over to this area with the bristles, or down here below the bristles, and we'll see what that looks like. Pretty wild looking.
Pretty wild.
Yeah, maybe just kind of work. That's a weird looking piece there.
definitely, I don't see anything that seems to be animate. Most all of this looks to be inanimate.
Cluster of bristles here.
Mm-hmm. There's that little face. Keep coming back to it. It's a good reference point.
Yeah.
There's a ton of those fibers for such a small sliver of a sample.
If there really was something animate here, do you think it could have like gone away from the bristles and not to some other part of the glass somewhere? Like if we thought outside the box, technically, and just looked around outside of the
Yeah,
fibers.
maybe we could walk around the outside of the perimeter of like the thinner parts of the meat. What is that little red spot? Oh, that's probably some of maybe the fake crab meat, how it has some red portions to it. It might just be a part of the dye, possibly.
So maybe go outside.
So
Yeah.
here's the big bristle bundle.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the meat.
Definitely looks like the surface of Mars. What we're probably looking at here is just all the fatty protein meat.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, look at there. That's a piece of a bristle, just in portion of that meat. Yeah, zoom in on that thing. Okay, so there's a piece of a bristle.
Whoa.
It's mushroomed out of the edge of the meat there. Oh, dang. Alright, who kicked it? Who bumped it?
Sorry.
That's my fault. There we go.
But it's mushroomed out.